So for number 3, I've got some simplifying to do. I can't divide until that top is simplified. So parentheses just mean multiplication, and we are back to monomials, so we're not going to be foiling this. This is not FOIL method. So this is just straight up multiplication. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 plus 1 is 5. So the top becomes 24x to the 5th over 48x. Now here's the problem here. When I do in my calculator 24 divided by 48, I get a decimal. All right. We are not going to use decimals. And when we get to negative exponents, it'll kind of become a little bit clearer as to why. So what I'm going to do, if I get a decimal, I'm going to use my alpha y equals and get a fraction. So 24 over 48, I'm going to leave that as 1/2. Okay? So 1/2. So let me show you how not to write this. Please do not, and I get in a bad habit of this, I get in the habit of using that slash that way. Let me show you why that's wrong. Here we've got 5 minus 1 is x to the 4. This is not a good way to write this because it looks like the x to the 4 is with the 2, right? But think about this. There were 5 x's in the top, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 1 x in the bottom. So one of them canceled out. Where are my 4x's left? They're left in the top. They're left in the numerator. And when it comes to variables, it matters if they're in the numerator or if they're in the denominator, especially when we get to negative exponents. It's really going to matter. So we're going to have to be super precise about how we write these. Okay? So this is not a good way to write this. You have to be very intentional about where you show your variables. So that has to go in the numerator. And then even if you wanted to, beyond that, now that there's an x to the 4th in the numerator, you don't even need that 1 anymore. So you really could just write it x to the 4th over 2. I'm fine either way. I feel like most people would want the 1 so they could see the 1/2. But please do not write your fractions like this. I know we get in a bad habit of that. I get in a bad habit of it as well. But we cannot do that when it comes to now putting variables with it.